athletes. When I'm in a gym or here at Wide World of Sports, I find it so motivating to be training among professionals with similar fitness goals. In today's Pro Gym workout, my training partner is you. Okay, we're going to start off our leg workout right here on the hammer strength leg press. Now our goal today is to build muscle mass and strong legs. I like to start off on the pressing machine. I can do the most weight. I'm the freshest at the beginning of my workout. I have the most energy. As you bring those knees toward the body, I'm going to keep the shoulder blades retracted. Use the muscles in the glutes and the hamstrings to resist, and then really contract and press. Nice and slow in, and push through the heels on the way out. I like to train between 10 and 12 repetitions, and as I become more warmed up, I'll gradually increase the weight. That's called pyramiding your sets. Starting off lower, higher rep, increasing your weight, and of course lowering the reps. Now the calf press is convenient to do right here on the same leg press machine. It'll develop muscularity in the lower part of the leg. In slowly, press, getting that complete range of motion. In and extend. Notice here I've got a slight bend in the knee. You don't want to lock out your knees. Protect those knees. You only get 2. All right, let's move on down here. Now this is a wonderful piece of equipment. It's the squat glute press. Now, all this equipment is by Hammer Strength and Life Fitness. This is absolutely my favorite. Knees slightly bent, shoulders back, abs tight, chin up, down, and push through the heels. The top of the movement, I like to contract hard right here. This machine is fantastic. It really gives you a nice even lift throughout the entire motion. When you're selecting the exercises to do and you're writing your daily training routine, make sure and incorporate pressing motions, squatting, extending, and curling machines so you develop well-rounded symmetrical legs. You can also do the lunge here, or a split squat. One foot in front of the other, lower down, and up. It's important to train your legs. I know a lot of times in the gym you'll see guys with very developed upper bodies. You want to make sure and take an objective look in the mirror and see what you need to work on and train your weakest body parts first. That's called priority training. You can also do a deadlift, like this. Kick your bottom out a little bit, slight bend in the knee, bending at the waist, and up. This works your hamstrings. It's a very functional exercise. When you bend over to pick something up in daily activities, this is how you use your hamstrings. If you start to get fatigued, you can also turn around and do a shrug. Shoulders back, down, stretch, and up. Notice here, I'm not letting the weights just pull my hands down. Feeling the stretch, control, 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 right there, and squeeze. You can also feel this in your abs and in the glutes. Oh, this feels great. Ready to go. Okay, leg extensions. This will give you that nice teardrop shape in your quadriceps. Proper adjustment, your knees in line with the pivot, and up. This helps strengthen the muscles around the knees. I'm going to make sure and do it nice and slowly, feeling the stretch, and up. 7, 8, 9, 10. You can also do one leg at a time. Just want to lower it a little. Again, same basic form. This would be supersetting my extensions, one set of the same exercise immediately after the other. And if I really wanted to fatigue my muscles, after I've done 10 reps here, lower the weight again, but still working that same leg, that would be called a drop set. So you're completely fatiguing that muscle group, dropping the weight. as you train that muscle harder and harder. Okay, last exercise right over here, lying leg curl. Want to make sure and keep your knee out of the exercise. You don't want to use the knee as a fulcrum. Keep your back flat, abs tight, and curl it up. I like to flex my foot at the top and contract the glutes and the hamstrings at the top of the motion. You can also do this one leg at a time and isolate each hamstring and glute independently. It's important, Flex Appealers, when you're training to monitor your energy levels. For me, it works best to train first thing in the morning. That way I have more energy throughout the day. For you, if you have more energy at night, that's fine. Just find what works best for you. An entire lower body workout using the Kiana fitness band. Okay, Joanne, why don't you start off first, right over here. She's gonna start off doing the abduction, which is for the outer thigh. Now, everyone wants stronger, toner thighs. Get them right here on Flex Appeal. Okay, what she's gonna do is, first of all, keep that body centered. Remember, Joanne, keep a slight bend in the knee, glutes tight, abs tight, chin up, looking at Holly. Hi, Holly. And then pulling that leg out and in. Strengthening the muscle in the outer part of the thigh. Out and in, feeling the resistance of the band. Notice here she's not letting her leg just swing forward. She's keeping a nice, easy, consistent pull on the band. If you wanted to work the inner thigh, she just spins around and does the adduction. Again, centering the body and bringing that leg across the other one, strengthening the muscle. Now again, basic posture is very important. She's got her knees slightly bent but locked in that position. Bottom tight, abs tight, shoulders back and down, and looking for straight ahead and squatting down and up. Perfect. Notice her form. Her back is nice and straight. Her pro gym. Dan and I are going to show you our favorite exercises that you can do in the gym. I'm starting off with the hip extension. Now this is wonderful for shaping and toning the upper glute. Notice my posture. Shoulders back, up on one toe to strengthen that calf. It's like a little bonus. Keep the abs tight, contract and release. Working to shape and tone and lift the glutes. Another exercise you can do in the same machine is by facing forward and lifting to the side. Notice here I'm holding for a beat at the top right there and releasing. You also get a bonus, again on this movement, holding yourself in proper body positioning with the right leg. This will help you strengthen and get you that nice shape on the outer part of the thigh. Okay, let's see what Dan has for us. Dan? Okay, here's another one of my favorites. It's for shaping and toning the chest area and giving that nice separation in the chest. I'm using the Life Fitness cables. It allows for a smooth and even lift, keeping the shoulder blades retracted, bringing the palms together with a slight bend in the elbows. You want to make sure and control the cables on the way back. Don't let the momentum pull your arms back. Nice and slow right there, and squeeze together. It's like you're hugging a barrel. Your arms should be in a semicircular arc formation. Squeeze. Slight variation you can do, put the legs together and push. Okay, in addition to training the chest, it's also important to train the back. Dan? Here's another all-time favorite for the triceps. It's the rope pull down. Keep those elbows tight into the waist. You want to make sure and keep your wrists firm. You don't want to split it out because you could injure your wrists. Puts unnecessary strain on the wrists. We're working the back of the arm. Up slow and squeeze. Notice here my form. Got my knees bent, using the stabilization muscles in the lower body to hold this position and push. Make sure and don't let your elbows come forward. Keep them in line with your waist. This feels so good. You can really feel the contraction and the muscles get stronger in the back of the upper arm. Okay, guess what's on the flip side of the tricep? The bicep. Dan?